Hey YouTube, this is the Shaman here, coming at you with the healing spells you should use as a level 80 Resto Shaman, and I'll also go over what healing spells you should use and when you're leveling up. So your first healing spell that you're going to start out with is Healing Wave, and it's going to be your longest, most mana consuming, and your biggest heal. And you're really going to use this if you're questing or soloing, if you're down in the 20% range, because it'll shoot you right back up. But if not, you're probably just going to pop a lesser heal. At level 80, the only times that you'd use this is if you're healing Vlithria Dreamwalker in Icecrown Citadel, or if your tank is getting low and you need to pop a Nature Swiftness and a Healing Wave. Alright, the second heal that you're going to get is called Lesser Healing Wave. You're probably going to get it in the mid-20s. I'm not really sure. It's going to be your fastest heal and also your weakest heal, and it'll require the least amount of mana to cast. So, you're going to use Lesser Healing Wave to heal the ranged in a raid, or if you're soloing or leveling up, you can use it if you're down just a little bit. It's probably going to be the heal that you're probably going to use most, because it does proportionally more healing, proportionate to the healing to the time than Healing Wave does, and doesn't take much mana at all. So you're going to use that to heal the ranged, and also to replenish mana at level 80 because of improved water shield. Each time you get a crit with Lesser Healing Wave, you have a 60% chance to restore mana. So you're going to pop Tidal Waves, and then Lesser Healing Wave. So you crit, no crit, crit. And those are going to restore your mana. See, I just casted 4, and I'm still basically at full mana. Alright, the next heal we're going to go over is Chain Heal. It's going to be a multi-target heal, meaning it's going to heal 4 targets, and each time it hits a target it's going to heal less and less, but it's going to heal 4 targets. So it's basically your biggest heal, not quite as long as Healing Wave, depending on how you're spec'd, and each time you heal a target, like I said, it's going to diminish. So that's going to be your bread and butter at level 80, the primary Shaman heal, basically what they're going to use, and you're going to use that on the melee and the tanks. Alright, the next heal, and probably my favorite heal, is Riptide. Riptide is an instant cast heal that does heal and a heal over time, and you can use it to restore mana if you use it correctly. So Riptide has tons of effects and set bonuses for Shamans, like the tier 10 set bonus, 20% spell haste for your next spell is what Riptide does. On the tier 9 set, I'm not sure if I have any tier pieces with me, but it increases Riptide's healing done by 20%. So Riptide is going to be highly influenced by your set bonuses. It also procs, if you have this totem, the 264 Frost Emblem totem, 85 spell power, stacks up to 3 times. And this thing called Tidal Waves, it's a buff. It's a huge buff actually, and what it's going to do, it's going to increase the healing done by Lesser Healing Wave, like this. It's going to decrease the time of Healing Wave. See, that Healing Wave was about a second long there. And it's also, if you hit a target that has Riptide on it with a chain heal, it's going to do increased healing on that target from the chain heal. So you can also use it to restore mana. Again, if you pop Tidal Waves and then use Riptide, it's got a 100% chance to restore mana. So again, very versatile healing spell. You're going to always want to keep it up. You can keep it up on 2 targets at once, and it's really just awesome. You could use it on anybody that's getting damaged just a little bit. I usually start off a fight stacking that energized buff, the 85 spell power, 3 times, and I usually put it on the tank, so when the tank goes in, he's gonna get healed when he first gets hit. Okay, and the cooldowns that you're gonna use as a Resto Shaman are going to be Tidal Force, which increases your crit chance on your healing spells, and it also diminishes per time that you crit. Nature Swiftness, which makes your next healing spell an instant cast, and you're always going to want to keep up Water Shield and Earth Living Weapon, and I've got those macroed to my mouse, so I don't really have to worry about keeping them up. I can just click it. The totems that you're going to use are going to be Flame Tongue Totem, which increases your spell power, Stone Skin Totem, or Strength of the Earth Totem, depending on what your raid needs. Mana Spring Totem or Healing Stream Totem. If a different Resto Shaman's using Mana Spring Totem, you're going to want to put out Healing Stream, because you'll still get the increased Mana Spring buff, and you'll be able to do some extra healing. And Wrath of Air Totem, which increases spell haste by 5%. Resto Shamans are rarely going to be asked to put down the melee totems, because you're probably going to have an enhancement shaman in your party, and Resto Shamans are also spec'd into the Mana Spring Totem, and in the enhancement tree, the increased totem effects. So that's all for now. This has been I Roll the Shaman, signing out.